We finally have a successor to the G Coupe, only it's a Q Coupe. Well, this is the 2017 Infiniti Q60, and hubba, look at this shape. OMG, this thing is sexy, and WTF is what the Germans must be thinking right now. It is based on the Q50's platform, and in Canada, it's exclusively available with all-wheel drive. You can get a 4-cylinder 2-liter turbo, which is that Mercedes partnership thing with 208 horsepower. But the one you really want to get is the VR30 3-liter V6 twin turbo with at least 300 horsepower. And I say at least because there's another model above this one that's called the Red Sport, and it comes with 400 horsepower, adaptive suspension, and bigger brakes. This one, however, the 3.0T, is plenty fast too. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour comes in 5.5 seconds, and thanks to the 295 pound-feet of torque, this thing picks up speed really quickly anytime, anywhere. Even though this one does not come with a big brake kit, the brakes are exceptional. From 100 kilometers an hour, it stopped in 38 meters. That is fantastic. However, there is a problem. You see, the fly-by-wire throttle pedal has been programmed to be very lazy, so even in sport mode, you need to put the pedal to the metal to get this thing going. The engine itself doesn't have any turbo lag, and the funny thing is that driven in sport, you probably achieve better fuel economy numbers. For the past few days, I've been trying my best to bring fuel economy down, but I'll be damned if you can do anything less than 13, which is much higher than I was expecting. The 7-speed automatic gearbox is better than before, but compared to what everybody else has, it's a little bit slow and doesn't act very decisively. So unless you take over and just grab this thing by the hair and just let it have it, it feels kind of boring. The funniest part is you get a 300 horsepower coupe, and you want to take over, and then you realize there ain't no pedal shifters, so you have to take over like this, and they have it upside down again. Now back to the good stuff. This interior, the build quality, the fit and finish, this thing is top notch, class leading, thanks and thanks. The seats are good, but not exceptional, and I wish I could put the seat a bit further down because I still feel too high up. The rear seats are actually pretty comfy once you get there, but access is a bit tricky and slow. The trunk is shaped well and has a decent opening. It offers 246 liters and it fits much more than you'd think. Now let me tell you what's even better than the looks. The suspension. Even this basic non-adaptive setup is magical. You can go over speed bumps quicker than you could in a Range Rover. The ride quality is exceptional, by far the best in class. And the best thing is that while it's ironing out the road, you don't hear anything. It's very quiet. The good thing is that the ride comfort doesn't come to a cost to dynamic handling. Back roads and twisty streets can be quite a lot of fun. I've been attacking corners all week long in this thing and I want to do some more. It has torque vectoring, but if you disable all that stuff, you're going to find that it understeers a little bit. And then when you want it to oversteer, it just won't. With a tranny that holds it back and killer looks that push it forward, the Q60 will certainly impress the ones seeking refinement over a thrilling experience. Value for money considered, it seems like a really good deal since this loaded middle model will be yours for $53,000. It is super sexy, very well made, and extremely comfortable, but it is thirsty and requires the pedal to the metal to get going. So for that reason, I'll give it a really good 8 out of 10.